Hey guys, I'm Sawyer,
I'm Blakelyn.
and today we're going to be teaching you about the circle of fifths. The circle of fifths is a sequence of pitches where every pitch is a fifth above the previous pitch. So for example, if we start at the top here with C, the next pitch is G, which is a fifth above C. After that is D, which is a fifth above G, and so on as you continue clockwise around the circle. Now, if you go counterclockwise around the circle, you have the circle of fourths, where every pitch is a fourth above the previous pitch. So for example, starting again with C, the next pitch is F, which is a fourth above C, then B flat, which is a fourth above F, and so on around the circle.
Musicians use the circle of fifths to identify the most closely related keys. By closely related keys, we mean that in the scales, most of the notes are shared between the two keys. So in the key of C, it would be all naturals, and as you go around, you're adding sharps. So C is all naturals, and then G is 1 sharp, D is 2 sharps, A is 3 sharps.
Most commonly, musicians use the circle to figure out the most important chords in a key. For example, what I'm speaking of particularly is the first chord, the fourth chord, and the fifth chord. And if you look at the key of C again, you have the first chord as C, the fourth chord as F, and the fifth chord as G.
One classical example of the circle of fifths is Pachelbel's canon, and we're going to demonstrate that for you.
Now, as you can see, that particular example moved several times to the next note in the sequence of fifths. Now, I think Blakelyn and I are going to play another example, but a more popular style of music in which the circle of fourths is more commonly used. This particular example is Frank Sinatra's Fly Me to the Moon. Now again, you could see as our handy helper here demonstrated that the circle of fourths was used as the chord progression moved along. It moved along the circle of fourths, which is clockwise around the circle. Thank you so much. We hope you guys have learned a lot from this video. Again, I'm Sawyer.
I'm Blakelyn.
Thanks.